Hello, everybody in my life.
Sometimes you want to put more weight on when it comes to certain sports because you need that weight and muscle so you can do some things you can't do when you're skinny, right, honey? Especially when you hit a ball out of the ballpark in baseball, you want to be bigger. It doesn't mean you to be fat. You just want to get some muscle because it helps you do some stuff that you couldn't do. She telling you? Is she telling you to? Is she really telling you to read the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Catherine is.
Yep. I'm not doing it.
I think we passed it, dude. I'm not gonna like read it.
Center of the universe as far as train travel in the United States is concerned. Passenger train.
Hello, everybody.
Because we are at the precipice
Us here.
of a magnificent journey. Boarding a train here.
Hello. What's up?
Called the Southwest Chief. We'll be taking that
Howdy.
Chicago to
How are you today?
Los Angeles, California. Super excited. Always really excited to check out a new
Howdy.
Oh, you have a Christmas gift still happening, huh? That we don't even know about, do we?
Nope.
Seeing this beautiful country pass by as we are in the passenger train. Had so much fun in the last couple trains we've done.
What? The Christmas gift right there? Birthday gift right there?
We've done the Empire Builder.
Hello.
Starlight.
No, I don't have that.
The Texas Eagle. So now I wanted to add the Southwest Chief to our repertoire. So very excited about the new adventure. Very excited about getting back on track. And so I'm going to head inside to find our train. Like I said, my mom dropped me off here. We got a little caught in traffic.
Hello.
Go ahead and get ready to board the train. So please follow me.
You made sure this was all taken care of?
Center here where they have the different train lines. There's the
Oh, yeah. Remember when I had the vet come over?
That's where we're going to be headed.
I had the fecal sample done. All that stuff already done.
Chicago, passing to Kansas City.
I just have to do the warmer. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Arizona, and then finally Los Angeles.
How is everybody's day?
Okay, we don't have that much time. They just announced that they are boarding the Southwest Chief.
It has to be diswarmed by April 1st, though.
And then the train's gonna leave.
Honey, it has to be warmed by April 1st. You have a time period, you know that, right? You can't just do whatever you want. You got 3 days to get the diswarming done, dude.
Lounging in the Metropolitan Lounge.
That's good.
You got dates and shit. You go put that shit out.
Straight to our train.
I don't know what you
I can go to the Tractor Supply and get the warmer.
Okay, we gotta get to our train. Don't want to
You
get
see
left
what has
behind.
to be done by? You can't just do the
Yeah, if I miss my
How do
train,
you
I
have
would set
proof
off a terrible chain of events. I've got everything in place. All my trains, planes, and automobiles lined up.
You just tell them and show it to them?
That would be a pure disaster if I missed it. I think I might.
Hello.
We just need to do it. All right, here we are. It's at track 26. So this may be our train right here. We're getting boarded. See in here where all the trains coming in, all the Amtrak.
How's everybody's day today?
See, I think this is our train. And make sure we are on it within the next few minutes.
Well, thank you, guys.
Let's go ahead and get on the train over here. Gentlemen, grab me. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, Los Angeles. He's like, no, come back this way. And then when I go on the train, he's like, oh, no, you got a sleeper car. Go towards the front.
I can't read that language. I don't even understand that language.
I don't love this. I don't like being the last person on the platform.
Well, that's not good.
This is us right here.
Well, I hope you get better soon.
Beginning to our journey. Here we go. We are on the train. We can't be left behind. We are
Hello.
upstairs. So we headed up here to our room. All right, we are in room 3. So we got 1. We got 3. Okay.
Hello, hello.
All right.
How are you?
Made it.
Hello.
On the train. Like I said, it makes me nervous being out there. You know, they do the official, when they first call it, they have everyone line up and get ready for the train.
Welcome, welcome, guys.
I guess if you show up late,
Welcome, 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 welcome.
There was a little confusion because
Well, thank you, thank you.
he like pointed at me. He's like, "Where are you going?" I was Los Angeles.
I am wonderful. How are you?
And then he was pointing towards a coach car, and I was like, "No, I haven't." You know, I got up there. He's like, "Where are you going?" I'm at car 331. Like, oh, you
Plus, you only got like an hour to be on here.
Yeah.
You guys know it now. You're good, honey.
Yep. Well, that's good. That's good.
All I saw was she's telling you to buy them
safely and soundly to our room. We're back on a train. The Southwest Chief. So I think this is one of the
I mean, I'm not religious in that respect. I mean, I guess
cars. The old style here where you have like a strap and the coat hangers. The newer ones have the claws. I actually think I like this.
This is like people, we'll just have to get rid of it. I mean, I'll do whatever I want.
To work with. Got some towels.
What am I doing? I am talking to you all.
Refurbished, but it's in pretty good shape.
I enjoy meeting new people.
Yeah, my window here.
What am I doing today? Just talking to you guys.
Close that.
I only have like an hour or a half an hour or an hour to be on here with you all.
And then these curtains, they like.
I like meeting new people. That's why I go into these things.
Yourself in here into the darkness.
As long as they're not bad people. That's it.
Like a zoo animal through the windows. So reading the timetable here. Looks like we'll spend most of the evening passing through Illinois into Missouri. Says we'll be in Kansas City this evening, and then
Kansas City
through the night. And it looks like in the morning we'll be in Colorado. We're headed into New Mexico, and then through Arizona.
I don't know. Hello, Patrick.
We are moving. It is 2:25 on the button. So when it says the train leaves at 2:25, that doesn't mean that they're letting people on until 2:25. That means 2:25 is the moment.
How are you?
It starts rolling down the track. So how I store things has evolved over my train trips. I don't have anything down there, so it's easily and more accessible.
Okay, if you want me to elaborate, a hater.
Right here, which is a pretty good spot for it. But just
ones that like to come on here and bully. That's it.
Everything up here on the top bunk. I've got my CPAP, my backpack, and my suitcase all wedged up here. And there we go. We're moving again.
Why?
All right, we've headed outside.
They're on the wall over there, and they're up on.
Across the country. This is the Metro train here, a more local train within Chicago. And we're here in the rail yard. All those Metro trains.
Someone dare me to stand by the paintings there.
By what?
There. See the Sears Tower.
By the paintings? Do you just stand by the paintings?
No, I am not AI. And hi, Ryan. How are you? Hi, Nathan. How are you?
No, and it can't be a fave without my favorite. This looks phenomenal.
I remember you, Blue Banana 95. How are you today? Well, that's good, Nathan.
In the lunch meat aisle.
Good. I will show you who I am with. This is my husband.
Imagine what you could do with up to 5 days of motion.
Oh, they said bless you to you, dear.
Yeah, I'm about to say it again. I don't know what happened.
They said bless you.
Video here.
Grease cut sets last 2 times longer, so we can have better velocities, which means we can focus more on our famous bake
They can hear you.
Professional manual fun
Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Plus a room for $2.99 a month for 4 months.
I don't even know what a ligma is. Yes, yes, yes. I remember you. I am good. I'm good. I'm good.
Forever. That's a great idea.
I know. I do my best thinking
Wonderful.
Leave it open. Leave it open.
Bruh, what?
That bridge is blocking our view of the Sears Tower.
Dear, do you know what ligma is?
No.
Up there.
He does not know that.
And yes, I know some people like to call it the Willis Tower.
Yes, I remember you from my other lives.
I ended up saying Sears Tower so much. There we go. There's that skyline. Yeah, you can just see how big it is compared to the skyline there. Such a monster.
Okay, that is just wrong.
Monster of a building.
What?
All the graffiti there.
Why don't you just come over here and see what they're saying?
Will they tell you what the ligament means?
It's gonna roll through Chicago. Yeah. Did you see that building just hangs above everything?
They're saying something else.
Man, you get a better view of the city if they wouldn't have put these condos here. Oh, one quick peek. Oh, will you another peek? Oh, I saw it briefly for a second.
I don't
There we
know.
go.
My day's been good, Kendall. How was yours?
City. Vanishing in the distance. Yeah, interesting. Leaving Chicago reminds me of going on a Route 66 road trip, and kind of the Southwest Chief is kind of like the Route 66 of trains. That takes you in that same
Good.
general path.
That's great.
Through Illinois, through New Mexico, through Arizona. So I think
8:30.
the Southwest Chief, the Route 66 of trains, and then I think that the California Zephyr is kind of like the Lincoln Highway of trains, kind of follows that path.
No, are you? It's A-okay. This is my second time since I've been back.
What's the message?
It's like a little train station. Not one of ours. Okay, they just came by. Did a reservation.
There.
Don't talk about
balls.
in the dining car. They don't want to block my experience.
I am good. How are you?
Sitting at a tiny little table with me, so I did tell them I wanted to get my room. Did say.
Are you asking me, do you have
They
balls?
said that they're.
No, they were.
In your room.
Do they think you're dark?
No.
I told them, go ahead anyway. They said it could be cold by the time it gets here. So I said, okay, go ahead. Take it. I'll still take it in here. I'm here to vlog my experience, so I'll be waiting patiently. I haven't ordered yet.
What did this ocean say to the other ocean?
Order here, hopefully a little bit. And hopefully I'll eventually get my food. Stopped here in Naperville.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Fresh air stop or anything. Just letting a few people on the train. I'm gonna try to find the sightseer lounge.
What's my favorite food? Italian food.
the dining car here. And here is the Sightseer Lounge. This is the Lounge Cafe here. Okay, this is a little different.
You're bored?
Okay, so I guess this isn't that different.
How was your
From how I'm used to
rodeos you've been to?
over here at this end, and then the seats down there at the other end. Take a seat here and enjoy some of these sights. Little rail yard here. Art on all these train cars. Because if you're a graffiti artist, it's good to get your art on a train, because then it like goes on a national tour. Parade your art all across the country.
20. Maybe it's somebody else I was talking to that was going to a rodeo.
See, I like watching the country go by from my little cave, my little window, just sit there quietly and watch. But every once in a while, I'll be like, come out here to the Sightseer Lounge, get that full 360 view. And to the heartland of America, all these fields, all this flatness. Yeah, it's getting a little rough here. The car's been bouncing quite a bit. Is it called turbulence?
My kitty cats are good.
That's specifically for airplanes. All right, back to my cave. This is the town of Mendota, Illinois. Looks like there's a railroad museum. You know, a lot of these, so that's a caboose. A lot of these small towns will have railroad museums like at their train stations. They've been using the same train station for generations.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think this is a fresh air stop. Usually they announce beforehand if they're gonna let you step off the train for a few moments or not. I'm not sure where our fresh air stops are gonna be. You don't really know until they make the announcement. And as soon as we show up in Mendota, we leave. You see a lot of people in small towns from the train window. So you want to come back and explore the small town.
Brain is long.
You have to do that.
My brain is too long gone to think of that.
Mendota is rich with metal scraps. Yeah, I feel like I've been in a rush the past 2 days. Leaving Florida, I stopped at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm, and kind of put me behind. I ended up not getting home until late, so I only ended up getting maybe 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and I had to get up, get to my mom's house. Maybe stopped a few times too Betty on that drive as well, and didn't get there until midnight, and I had to edit the video. Got about 7 hours of sleep, but I think it's good that I'm on a train. But that's one of the beauties of a train ride. In a car, you have to be alert, you have to be awake. In a train, if you doze off, that's not a problem. Just to enjoy the ride. So it's a good time to be on a train. Now pulling into the town of Princeton, Illinois. Looks like this train station is just a little platform. Some towns are like that. They don't actually have like a train station that's a building. It's literally just a sidewalk that you stand on and wait for the train. That big windmill there. train is kicking up these leaves. You can see blowing past the window.
Yes, Rose, you're gonna have to watch what you say. There's kids on here.
I guess that's why they have those windmills.
Yeah, you can take him off.
This is the
Welcome.
final stop in Illinois. This is Galesburg, Illinois. There's the Galesburg Children's Museum. Oh, and there we have our train. Yeah, there's so many train museums at the different train stops, but they don't let you get out. They don't let you get out and enjoy them. Oh, looks like there's quite a few people getting on the train here at Galesburg. And goodbye, Galesburg. I feel like...
Well, you're starting to talk weird and inappropriate anyway, so that's good. Love you. A lot of people like to come on here and be rude so they can get people in trouble.
So while we were riding here on the Southwest Chief, it would be a good idea to read through some of the comments you guys have been leaving over the past couple days on the recent videos, and just talk about some of the conversation that is happening
Thank you.
in the comment section. Of course, probably my most controversial video that I've done ever, or at least in the last couple days, is my video where I rode every dark ride at Walt Disney World. At least I thought I did. A lot of you guys disagree with me. A lot of argument, well, I would say argument, a lot of discussion about what makes a dark ride a dark ride. I guess I have a very specific vision on what a dark ride is to me. Now, you know, I feel a dark ride, you get in a vehicle, be it a boat, be it a cart, be it a train, be it a clamshell, and you travel through an indoor scene, or a series of indoor scenes. A lot of times, you know,
Twix is good. We're getting there. We're working on it, and we're going to be doing some shows this year.
Base the early dark rides on.
And he wants to go fast.
Scary dark rides. Like Snow White Scary Adventure was.
So I ordered him some bell boots.
They changed to make it not scary because now they don't like that.
And it should be here on.
So I kind of, you know, vision things that
next Friday.
From that vision, from the original.
They're purple.
You know, boardwalk or carnival.
I would do orange, but they're hard to find orange.
And kind of what feels like that to me.
Purple. I got them purple.
A lot of people are saying Space Mountain is a dark ride. Now, Space Mountain is a dark ride, but not a dark ride. It's a lowercase d, lowercase r, dark ride. But it's not a dark ride. Dark ride to me is a much more specific vibe. To me, dark ride does not just mean a ride in the dark. There's other rides in the dark. You can, you know, some parks have like a scrambler or something put in the dark to make it more scary or up the intensity level or added effects. You know, I consider dark ride to be something that, you know, something that takes you through seeing Space Mountain.
Well, I like country music.
100%
That's my favorite. Favorite song of country music? I don't know. I like them all.
I'm very confident in this, that Space Mountain is not a dark ride. I feel like how Space Mountain dark ride opens up anything to be a dark ride, almost. It is a ride in the dark, but it's not a dark ride. Now, the one
Okie
argued, not all of you, but some of you disagree with me on, is Toy Story Midway Mania. Is that a dark ride? I actually put a poll out, and as of right now,
Well, that's cool.
59% of you say that Toy Story Midway Mania is a dark ride, with 41% agreeing with me and saying no, it is not a dark ride. Now, it doesn't feel like a dark ride to me. The one thing it does have a ride vehicle, with the blaster on it. You do target practice. I mean, that's dark ride-esque, but to me, it's not like an adventure. It's not taking you through an area. It's not taking you on a quest. It's taking you from screen to screen to screen to shoot at targets. It is basically a moving shooting gallery. It's kind of what I got. I feel like it's more of a shooting gallery type ride than a dark ride. There's like not really any.
Welcome back.
Of course, a lot of dark rides use screens. I don't think that screens are still part of it. Can be used in a dark ride, but it is like 100% screens. I'm just not feeling it. I just don't. I can understand the argument being made. I can understand that it is, it's a ride. You move in a room. You do kind of sort of have a path. So I get that. Like I said, Space Mountain's not a dark ride.
Yep, I do. But my goal is to get to 5,000. See, that's my goal. Halfway to 10,000.
As you see, the majority of people disagree with me. The majority of people feel like it is a dark ride. So I guess, you have to say it does not fit my definition of what dark
I just
ride
need some
is.
help getting it out there. Getting it out there. Like, getting it out there.
Is a dark ride to many of you. Other thing I got a lot of comments out was the vehicle inspection when
Well, thank you. Well, my birthday's in 2 weeks.
The inspection itself was only 15, but then I paid 300 something for the tax and all that.
I was going to try and get up to 5,000 sales before my birthday, but it's not going to happen. But I like to get it towards the end of April.
Buffalo and Rochester, that very stringent, very strict inspections. And I always thought North Carolina was
all right, thank you.
Because they never ever found anything wrong with my car. They always.
You are the best.
But apparently other states just don't even bother. They just forego the inspection and just it's not a thing. So I learned something that most states do not have the inspection. And I do want to point out one of the reasons I did pay so much for the registration is because I have to pay vehicle tax with the city I live in, because I live in Waynesville. Ooh, the train's getting a little rough. I live in the city limits of Waynesville, so my property.
When do I live? Every day.
In the city, much like I pay the higher property tax because I am.
Well, thank you.
Live in the city, so there's
I
good things about living in the city.
live every day.
The town, the big city. I live in a small town.
I just got my live back. I don't know why it was out. It wouldn't let me do it for a few days.
And then a lot of you talking about me eating killer sauce at Bubbly's Barbecue. Now, and a lot of suggestions, why didn't I drink milk? I knew I was thinking about going and asking for milk. I was just, I don't want to say embarrassed, but I just felt weird running up there and being like,
Welcome back.
I don't know. I felt like that would be like too much of a literal cartoon character.
Do I like doing lives? Yes, I do. I love doing live. I like meeting new people, talking to them. Just to talk. I like showing people what kind of stuff I do. That's why I put videos up.
Like I was like that snot and tears running down my face. It was like embarrassed going up there. And I think that's silly. Being embarrassed about stuff is absolutely silly. So probably should have just gone and
I ignore all the haters.
You did point out, especially my friend Creaties, who does my thumbnails, Jeff, he does my thumbnails and my intros, and he pointed out, he has experience with graphic design, and
I'm a happy person. Yeah. Go to dance. Yeah.
So it's not water fell down. It's got a lid on it now. Not 100% my fault because it was presented in a very. Basically, the mistake was easy to make. I'm probably not the first person.
Will I go to India? I'm not planning on going to India.
And it's true. And then some people said, asked them to wash off the meat. At that point, I didn't want it. It was burning too bad. I just wanted to to eat my vegetables and get out of there, or maybe like mix some of the sauce. It was just, I was like, I don't know, I was losing.
Well, I'm married, guys. I'm married. I'm married. I'm married.
In my face. So, thank you for everyone leaves the comments. I really do read all the comments. It's really hard for me to respond to all of them. I just spend so much time during the day. I'm either filming or driving. So I'm trying to answer some of them, some of the questions. Here.
Well, thank you. Welcome. How are you today?
Eclipse. And yes, I actually did want to watch last night's eclipse. I even thought about going to Cumberland Falls and seeing the moonbow during the eclipse, but it was too.
Would I go to India? Not really.
Like at 2 a.m., so I could not be.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you. How are you doing today, horse and homeschooling?
As I can while I'm here on the train. A little segment every day where I read some of the
There are kids on here
respond to them.
by RR3333.
Tomorrow will be all day.
Gotta watch the language on here.
Intimate pH balance is a common cause of odor. Wow, really? Vagisil's clinically proven pH balance wash has advanced probiotic technology to help maintain a healthy pH. Nice. For all-day freshness, pH balance wash and wipes. Attention, seamstresses and crafters. Joanne is going out of business and prices have just been slashed. Now take up to 60% off everything store-wide. Fabric, yarn, sewing and crafting supplies, and so much more are all at liquidation prices. Hurry into Joanne.
So you was wanting to know if you could do APOV on Twitch.
When winter season hits, Emergency supports your immune system with so much more than vitamin C. Be ready to fight back with Emergency.
Hello, KitKat22.
Immune support, try Emergency crystals. No water needed.
What is POV on Twitch? POV mean?
At Strayer, you can earn your degree affordably with access
When people just do initials, it's hard for me to understand.
On the train. I will wake up on the train. I will go to sleep on the train, and I will never get off the train unless they finally give us a fresh air break. We have been on the train for about 3 hours. There's not been a fresh air break yet, so I don't know where the fresh air breaks are. Hopefully, we'll get a few tomorrow at least.
Not really. I haven't seen any videos of India.
For a second. One of the other times I was on the train, I wandered too far off the train. I almost got left behind. The train started leaving. Well, it didn't start moving yet, but I looked and there was like no one left on the landing. It was just like one person from the worked on the crew of the train is still out there. So I can't wander too far. But
no, and you gotta be man. You gotta watch your language. There are kids on here.
Alas, you have like 5 minutes, not enough to. By the time you get out, pay your admission, the train's probably.
Thank you.
Pulling out of the station, so it makes you feel like I don't know. Maybe that's an idea for a road trip. Maybe I will take the train routes, so I can take the Southwest Chief.
I don't want to go anyway. I stay right here where I am.
California Zephyr by car. Again, that's pretty much California Zephyr.
Well, thank you.
And Southwest Chief kind of through 66. It goes a little higher up that way, but the end part kind of turns into Route 66 as we're headed into
Route 66
to Los Angeles. So yeah, tomorrow all day on the train. Next day we should be arriving in Los Angeles. I'm going to be there for a day or two by myself, and then Annabelle and Jen are going to be flying in on a
Chase is I don't know, I didn't ask his owner
from the airport, and then I'll tell you what. I'm trying to explain, my plans for the upcoming weeks and months that they don't really make sense. So
I think his owner, if I can remember correctly, he was like
so my plan was to take the train to Los
maybe
Angeles.
16 hands. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't asked. I have to ask her.
And then take the train from New Orleans up back to Chicago, doing kind of a circle. Easy, neat little trip. But my trip got disrupted because I got an invitation to a media preview for Epic Universe.
Of how tall Chase is.
Well, maybe I shouldn't.
Chase is in the horse chase. That chase.
And then I was like, well, I can't.
Like you're saved.
I can't say no to
Is that cute?
Yes.
That would be insane. I would regret that the rest of my life. So I tried to cancel my train trips, and you have to pay.
Okay, how long have you been riding?
So one of the train trips would
I don't remember I asked that.
So I had to pay like $300 on it. So a big chunk. So I had to eat $300. You can move the train. You can't cancel it, but you can't move it. You can't reschedule it. So I did reschedule it. I moved it back. But
Hello?
just enough time I moved it back so that I could fly to Florida.
10 years?
Back
Well, that's good.
and then resume the trip. But I'm like, going back over my head, I'm like, this trip is not
Oh, you're funny, Kit Kat 22.
I'm going to be taking the train to Los Angeles. I'm going to be flying from Los Angeles to Florida for a couple days for the Epic Universe preview. I'm going to be flying back to Los Angeles for essentially no reason. And then
I've been riding for 26 years.
New Orleans, and then the trip's going to complete in Chicago. Once I get to Chicago, I'm going to be getting a
No opinions of Europe.
trip by car, an epic long super road trip, mega road trip by car. Once I get back to my car in Chicago, which will be in about a month.
What you talking about, Willis?
A month from now. So big adventure.
How many months do you think you have? What?
This is what ended up making sense. I wanted to maybe reverse the trains, but you couldn't take the trains from Florida.
Yeah, I was 13 when I started riding.
I would have to. It was cheaper, money wise. It was cheaper for me to just keep the trains and then fly back and forth than it would be to fly there, cancel the trains, pay the fee, and then rebook the trains. So it ended up being less money.
Hi, Hunter Stram.
To Los Angeles. You guys probably this makes no sense. You guys probably already lost what I'm trying to say here as far as the road trip, but that's the plan right now. As long as you don't get left behind by a train, as long as you don't miss a plane, all of that should go smoothly. So yeah.
That's not true.
I think we're still in Illinois. I try to follow.
I am actually healthy. Thank you.
With Google Maps, where we currently are.
You started riding at 8. That's cool.
Illinois. America's heartland, very flat, and looking out the window, watching that flat land, kind of makes me just a little bit sleepy. I'm trying to stay awake though. Trying to enjoy the train.
You started at 0.
Last time I was on a train.
Ask more questions.
5:30. Now that we've switched to daylight saving time, a lot more sunlight to enjoy the view.
Hold on. It's hard to think of any questions.
Ride the train right alongside the Mississippi. We're really close to the Mississippi here. Right along the banks. Just kind of head south down along the river. Oh, we're actually crossing now.
Bro, why do people have to be so weird? I don't know. person thought I liked them because I commented on every one of their videos.
Where we cross over from east to west. It almost looks like we're on a boat. Oh, there we go.
What's your dream travel? Your dream travel destination?
If you look to your left, look to your right, we are leaving the state of Illinois and entering the state of Iowa. Folks, if this stop coming up in a few moments to Fort Madison, if that's your stop, please begin to gather your belongings and let your seatbelt. Discard all trash around your seat area, folks. Fort Madison is a fresh and break. Before you step off, stretch your legs, get a smoke or two. Folks, please stay train time. Okay, if this stop coming up in a few moments, Fort Madison.
They're yours. I'm not mean to you.
Looks like there's maybe a higher train trestle next to us. Oh, there we go.
I'm just saying, watch what you say because of the kids.
And there we are. We've landed on the great shores of Iowa. This is Fort
Canada, cool.
This is the first fresh air stop of our journey.
I want to live on a beach with a bus. That sounds interesting.
There's a random chimney there. Oh, look at these little houses.
Again, folks, Fort Madison, fresh air break. This is the final fresh air break before you get to Kansas City, folks.
Well, that's not good.
Final gasp of air before Kansas City. Oh, we got a caboose. Here we are. Fort Madison.
Hello, the gnome. How are you?
You got a state train side, but at least to have a peek at the caboose down here.
Well, that's good.
Looks like we can crawl up this ramp, get a closer look at the caboose. There you go inside.
I'm good. I'm good.
It's closed.
Just asking questions.
Little red caboose
Well, thank you.
closed for the season.
All right, guys. The other question is, what's your favorite holiday? I have to go soon too. I have work tomorrow, guys.
That is a long train.
You want a horse so bad?
I must say the weather is gorgeous today here in Iowa. Even back in Chicago, it's super warm. Wearing t-shirts, t-shirt and shorts, no problem. Guess we have a minute. We can
Yep, I agree with her. You will get one day.
the port of the train.
Your birthday.
All right, the lady there told me not to go up to the front of the train.
Ah,
I think she's worried about
National Bagel Day.
around too much and get left behind. Oh, it is so nice out here. I don't want
Yes, I ride.
to go back in the train. Weather is absolutely.
I have my own horse.
I don't want us going in the train station so we can at least peek in the window. The angry lady just came back by. She said that she needs everyone next to their car.
My horse's name is Twix.
Severe storms to be rolling in. Actually, I'm feeling it now. The wind rolling in. They're expecting severe storms, and they want everyone to be right next to their car so that if the storms start up.
He is a dun.
Take this train out of town.
He's a Morgan crossed with a quarter horse.
And goodbye to you, Fort Madison. Goodbye, angry lady. Apparently she's staying here. Yes, goodbye to Fort Madison, Iowa. I was not here long.
He's definitely not a draft cross because he's not that big. His feet's not big either. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome.
You see the cars parked there. I always wonder about leaving my car at a train station. A lot of them
Oh, that's cute.
like that, but you want to leave a car there for like 2 weeks and take your chances?
Yes, I will be competing this year, and I haven't done it for a couple of years because I haven't had a ride. So I can show you some of my ribbons. There's my ribbons.
That I could leave my car at.
Oop.
But it's technically you live in Atlanta too. But then you have your car exposed while you're away on the train. I like that make me nervous. That's one reason I'm so fond of using Union Station.
Yeah, I got 4 or 5 more boxes full.
I kind of got really lucky because, like I said,
I might make them into a blanket.
As far as passenger trains in the U.S., so I can park my car at my mom's, get on the.
I ride a black quarter horse named Diamond. That's a pretty name.
Anywhere in the United States of America.
I'll show you guys something else.
Oh
gosh, I can't even get up.
Looks like they've had some storms and even some flooding over there.
We also got this. I got another one in the drawer. Every time we go to a award ceremony, everybody gets a plaque every single time. It's from years and years and years. Cool. I do not jump. I know Alex is not sleeping. I do barrel racing. Speed classes, speed courses like pole bending and barrel racing. Well, I'm sorry about that. Kit Kat 22 was asking about you.
Well, both about to. George's about to get off in 20 minutes.
Kit Kat 22 says hello.
But if you really only have your room, you can. It's like, I have it in my room.
Hello, Brookie P4L.
That comes around. So the guy came around. I told him.
I'm so sorry about your horse.
About 7:30, and the original gentleman comes in my room and asks if he wants to put my bed up, and I'm like, Beb, I haven't eaten dinner yet. And he said, oh, do you want to eat in here? Yes. And he said, you didn't tell me. I'm like, I told the other gentleman. He said, well, he didn't tell me. And I was like, well, that part's not my fault. So I got my order put in. It's just it's a minor thing, but it's, sometimes there is a breakdown.
I'm sorry, Brookie P4L.
That this train is on the traditional dining menu, which is the better of the
and I know how to rope
menus that Amtrak offers. So I went ahead and got my favorite, the flat iron steak, the tempura shrimp. So that should be here.
Well, when I was a kid, I loved horses when I was like yay high, but never got to ride. But then I got adopted, and I got to pick a sport I wanted to do, and I picked the horse.
A sport.
I think there may be short
You should have picked a sport.
The gentleman said he had
Horses is a sport.
So
A Lego sport. A Lego
so
sport.
bring me the scrambled eggs first thing.
No.
30.
I don't know how you equated that.
So bring my omelet at
The biggest
6:30
thing.
on the dot. So gotta get that out of the way before he starts his other duties, which is fine. So Dinner's
I don't know
coming.
if everybody can see that and be like, oh, well,
At
listen to your
6:30.
kid. I don't know if everybody can be like, oh my god, that's a big animal. I gotta.
Hello.
It's terrifying.
Yes, so I pole bend, barrel race, and rope.
It's terrifying. And whooping is too difficult. I can never figure that out. I don't even know how you can coordinate that.
I can.
I can't handle that coordinate. I'm surprised I know how to drive a car.
Actually heard them talking in the hallway that there had been
But at least I drive better than you.
tornadoes in the area.
Nothing much. How are you?
Now, I don't want to be hit by a tornado while I'm on a train. I don't know if a train is a safe place. Probably not. Probably not. So yeah, a little bit of rain. I don't see any. Yeah, I saw some wind earlier, but nothing too crazy.
They're asking what sports did you do?
No.
He doesn't do any sports. He watches them, but he doesn't do any.
I mean, yes, I played basketball before when I bowled, but not on a team. I would say,
He's done bowling and he's played basketball before, but he never tried out for a team.
Food has arrived. This is my favorite meal on the traditional menu. The appetizer of the tempura shrimp, and then the
we didn't do that because I know
Amtrak flat iron steak.
I know it's not good enough to be
Look at this.
You too.
Some actual real silverware. All right, digging into this.
Well, actually, besides the horses, I have done a few others.
Sauce on it. Oh, look at
I've done basketball myself,
that. Oh, that's medium rare. That's actually perfect.
and I've done karate.
So good.
You do karate as a sport, right?
Perfect steak on a train.
Karate is a sport.
The flex menu.
You know it's a sport?
Horseback riding is a sport, dear.
This.
Why is it a sport?
That's why they have jumping in the Olympics.
Playing cards is a sport.
Horses.
These
Pork
are
is a sport.
actually cooked on the train, so they're more fresh.
Well, I actually stopped beforehand, but my sensei did say I should have been a black belt because of my strength.
Strength has nothing to do with being a black belt. It's a technique.
An amazing train cook.
Well, the way I was doing it, they said I should have been a black belt.
So you know how to do all the black belt moves.
Dear, be quiet. You don't know what they're saying.
Be a black belt. Glory deal. You don't even know how to do the stuff black belt people can do. Do you know how to do those flips and those spin around jump kicks and shit? No.
I know how to break boards.
I can break a board too, and I'm not going to run up a card. What's the fucking
Back in
board?
a sheet, you have to put down
Could you break a cinder block with your hand?
Never tried.
the mattress
With
down,
your head?
the pillow,
I'm not trying it with my head.
Then you're not a black belt.
Amtrak.
Can you spin those sticks around and sugar goes so fast?
This video in the Sightseer Lounge.
I don't have one.
He did a nunchuck extremely fast.
My phone.
Like crazy moves. I don't mean just moving a little bit. Like, no.
On these cross-country
You're not black
trains.
belts.
Yeah, it's
Dude, you're weird.
You got better to do a tornado kick, deal, and that stuff, deal. They don't, that doesn't mean you gotta, you have muscles.
Ready for my breakfast. So thank you guys. We got all day.
I don't know. Right now, he's whining and complaining.
Complaining, you said you should be a black belt.
I didn't say it. The sensei said I should have been one.
It's crazy because you're not experienced enough to be a black belt. Yes, you're good at fighting, but doesn't mean you gotta be able to like do all the moves and do those jump kicks and those flips and
Do you know how to do a flip in the air?
no.
Then quit
Then
whining.
I'm not gonna be a black belt either.
It don't matter if you're black belt as long as you know how to do things.
Black
It
belt
don't
has to
matter.
know how to do all that stuff, dude.
Dear, shut up.
Black belt doesn't just know how to do like simple shit.
Oh, so me punching you is not nothing?
You know the basics. Black belt is the highest level. That means you know how to like your sensei. You basically know all the moves.
Dear, I know that. Shut up.
To meet them out
You don't-
there.
You only know.
This is probably why I got it taken on because you're trying to argue on a
You only
live.
know the basic moves.
Travel around the country.
No, I know enough that I can hurt somebody.
Not somebody knows how to, not if somebody has a black belt that knows moves at all. So kick your butt. Sensei would kick your butt.
If you'd like to help support the channel.
Really? Because I threw a black belt down on the ground and cracked his head.
You did not crack his head.
Yes, I did. You weren't there.
So you gave him blood in his head and he had to go to the hospital. No.
I cracked his head on the floor.
cracked it means you would give him brain damage.
You still call it a crack the head on the floor.
Like you jammed it on the floor. You crack it.
You don't call it
Was he
jamming.
paying attention?
Well, nope.
That's why he wasn't paying attention. He was talking to his instructor, and you beat him up.
This is what we're supposed to do.
They didn't tell you when I get distracted by your thing to beat him up.
Yep.
You're supposed to do a class. You're supposed to do only what the class people tell you to do.
How old are you, Dill Pickle 49? I don't know. How old are you?
I would have got mad at him like I'm busy talking to my instructor. Why you throwing me to the ground? That's about fucked up.
Nope, because the sensei was there watching me.
That's fucked up.
14, cool.
You're supposed to do what the instructor tells you to do, not what your own wants your own thing to do.
Excuse me, but I was following what my instructor was
So your
doing.
instructor told you, I'm going to talk to this other person, and when he's not paying attention, throw him to the ground. Did he tell you that?
No, but we were
Or still
practicing, and they were in the middle of talking, and she saw me take him to the ground.
I know, but that's not what he was going to do.
Yes, I am.
Well, wasn't paying attention.
We were doing takedowns.
If he was, but she was busy talking to an instructor though.
It don't matter. I didn't get yelled at for it.
He took you down because he let you.
No, he did not
He
let
wasn't
me.
paying attention. If he was trying to defend himself up so he could stop you.
It is 9:13 here.
So when they're practicing takedowns, you have to stop the other person from taking you down, or do you sit there and just like you let them grab you and let them take you down?
Yes, his team lost.
Because I ever watch sports, when I ever watch them, they don't sit. You sit there and you stand there and you let the other person take you down. You don't just sit there and try to stop them. In a real fight, somebody's going to try to stop you.
I thought it would be different. Different than what? Huh?
And most times,
You're in Tennessee? Cool.
and most people are going to have weapons when they try to fight you, so you're going to get your bucket. You won't go with your hands to fight.
Hello. How are you today?
Someone has a fucking baseball bat, he's going to be fun. Or not.
Yep. That's good. That's
If
good.
I'm going to go fight somebody there and I want to hurt them badly, I'm going to take a knife or a baseball bat. I'm not just bringing my fucking fist. I'm going to beat this. Who comes to a fight with just a fucking fist?
Right. Have a good day. I am good. How are you?
I'm also not going to beat nobody up. Because nobody should be fighting.
It's called self-defense.
Yeah, but you always have a weapon, a big ass weapon.
Really? Because we were taught how to take a knife from someone too.
So somebody's not going to stand next to you and let you grab the knife. They're just going to throw it at you.
No, they're not.
There they are.
No, they're not.
Quick enough to stop somebody from stabbing you. They're pretty quick there. People that know how to use a knife. People just going to throw it at you.
They are not going to throw it at you.
If I was going to be somebody with a knife there, I'm not going to come to you and let you grab me. I'm going to fucking throw it. I'm going to throw it at you from a distance. I'm going to stand 3 or 4.
Yes, I ride horses.
And throw it at you. I'm not going to sit there and be like.
I have a horse named Twix.
I don't know how to grab a knife from somebody either, but most people don't stand way on top of somebody to beat them up. They're going to stand a distance apart so they can get some fucking aim. Or a gun. How to take a gun from somebody. So if I take a gun, I'm gonna aim from a distance. Somewhat, not too far away, but. Some of the stuff they teach you is unrealistic.
Oh, yes, it is realistic.
Realistic. Have you seen people fight there?
You wish you had a horse too? Oh. You will someday.
You just watch karate classes. Karate movies, and that's not how people actually do.
I did not watch karate things.
You don't watch karate movies?
I do, but I'm not coming up with them. I did take karate.
Yeah, you took a karate class, and they teach you stuff that's not realistic.
Oh, yes, they do.
People don't take a gun and put it right next to you shoot you. They're gonna shoot you from
Dear,
3 or 4 feet away.
I didn't say gun. She said if you see one, run away.
You see a knife, run away.
Nope, she said you can take it away.
Hey, honey, I'm gonna stab you. Whack! Gotcha. I'm not gonna go over here and stab you. I'm gonna go over here and you're done.
Alex likes to always be right.
Because if I want to fight you, I'm gonna go from a distance. I'm not gonna let you grab that knife. My hand is gonna react to with that knife before you can.
You're
grab
riding a cow? That's cool.
Maybe if I am standing right next
Dear,
to you.
you're on live. Would you shut up?
I'm not coming from a distance.
Shut up.
I'm ready to get you. I mean, I did class too, and I had a knife. They were practicing with fake knives. But, you do not want to thank me.
Really? You think you're strong enough to do that?
Because I'm going to see something deadly.
I do Western. I do barrel racing and roping and pole bending. Hello, Mingo.
Yeah, that's going not stupid. If I want to dead right now, I'd go.
Dear, would you stop? I'm on live. Wait until after we're done.
You'd have no chance. I'd be able to just go into the
Dear,
chicken right now, grab a knife and throw it at you, and you'd be done for. You won't be able to defend that.
cool.
But I'm not going to do that. Cause it's,
You like mangoes? That's cool. I mean, polo? No, I don't do polo.
I'm going to get you kicked off again.
You better care.
Being stupid shit. You're supposed to be going to bed for it.
That's probably something inappropriate, Kit Kat. Like I said, take him off.
I'll take you off.
My horse's name is Twix.
Good girl.
Twixie, Twixie, Twixie.
Feminine fragrance. Carolina Herrera.
Unforgettable. That's what you are.
Here's this streaking Lil Wayne. That's cute. Who's my favorite barrel racer? Let's see. I have a few. I like Fallon Taylor and Haley Kinsel. And there's so many names. Lisa Lockhart. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the name. You like Sadie Miller? Well, I've watched her videos.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Inside Gamer. Welcome to a new game today, Shooting Range Simulator, the Prologue. Now this Prologue will be released as of today when this video goes live, the 20th of March 2025 on Steam. I'll put a link to their page in the description down below for you guys. Big thank you to Buff Games for giving me a couple of days early access to kind of get release it. So a little bit about this one. Run your own shooting range, manage your supplies, rent guns, sell ammo packs, expand, upgrade your shot level, and your popularity and even better equipment. Open various cases and sell the skins you get from them, join shooting tournaments, and much, much more. Okay, so this is going to be a prologue, so obviously there could be some bugs, could be some issues. Obviously, we'll just see how the kind of gameplay is and what it has to offer us, and if you guys enjoyed this today, let me know in the comments down below, so when this comes out full release, hopefully, we can have a little look and maybe make a little series on it. Okay, welcome to Shooting Range Simulator. Help us go together. If you have any feedback, you want to share, report bugs, and counter. Okay, so you can obviously join their Discord from the game, and you can obviously wishlist it now as well. So that's fine. Okay, open the shop. Open the shop. It's now closed. You can open the shop by interacting with the side. For closing, interact the game. When the shop is closed, customers will not come inside. All right. Who's shooting range? Inside a game is shooting range. That's it. Okay, well look, we've actually got some stuff already here. So got some like cage things going on here. Got some 9mm ammo. Got a Glock, 2 Glocks. That's what I've got to sell. We have a shooting range with 1 practice thing.
Cool.
Obviously. Okay, so I'm a bit surprised that we get the start of things. I'm just assuming hopefully because it's a prologue. I don't know how long we might get out of it. We might get 15, 20 minutes, might get an hour. They didn't really say, but I'm assuming they've done this to help kind of just speed things along. Okay, enter the shop name. Okay, we'll just put my name for now. Inside a gamer's shooting range. Okay, go to your reception desk, help the first customer arrives. You still interact with the customer in line to get started. In order to serve the customer, check the ID. Don't let the customers with fake photos or under the age of 18. Okay, so what's the year? What year? I don't know. What year are we in? How am I supposed to know? Don't got a date. Nothing's got a date. Okay, new customer. Let's have a little check of him. That's January 1995. Okay, so we're going to assume. I've got no year anywhere, so we're going to assume it's actually this year of 2025. But that's a proven. Okay, check the customer's computer with regards to all the details and see which gun they want, which ammo they want, and how many packs of it. So I think they actually rent the guns, right? I don't know if they own the guns. Let's have a look. So he wants a Glock 18, and he wants 2 packs of the old bullets. Hang on. Pick the right gun from the lock panel. Okay, we've done that. The same with the ammo. We can do that. Once you correctly place the order, press F to make payment. Okay, well, he wants another one. Okay, that's everything.
Wow.
Okay, customers add your credit card and try to go to your POS machines and enter the total. Okay, so is it always going to be by card? What is the total? $95. Ooh. I just tried feasting this guy.
Wow. 66. Excuse me, hope I'll make it in the balance world.
Interest, obviously. You're now popular after successful rent or buy process, so they can rent or buy.
Same here, Fallon Taylor.
You can earn money by selling or renting weapons and spend it in applications such as shops, renovations to improve your store. Up some operations, you receive information, warning messages. You can see them here, that's fine. You can see the time. There was no date though. Shop will open at 9 and close at 9. Okay, you can have more range slots, hosting more customers without waiting, open your tablet. Okay, that's fine. So on our tablet here, shop renovations. So it looks like we can get upgrade the range for $1,400. That's quite expensive. That'll all be in the full version. Looks like they're going to allow us to have a couple of slots. So that we could buy a slot for $400. It looks like we could do that now if we wished. Right, and that's what it wants us to do. So.
No, I'm not playing Fortnite today. I'm just talking. What am I doing? Just looking at stuff.
Let's check some ID. 1995 should be fine. What is 18 now? So it would be what, 2014? Something like that. Okay. Well, you're okay anyways. You want a gun and a pack of bullets?
Puma.
That'll be $85.
She is awesome.
It'd be kind of cool if I had to like clean it or something. Buy some more ammo packs. Okay, we can do that now. We can inspect. I think it's okay, right? Alright, to the tablet then. What's this actually doing? Check our uses. Oh no, that's just that. I'm feeling lucky today. Hire one, buy stock. Okay, so from the store then, wants us to buy ammo. Okay, so the ammo will come in a cargo box that will be outside the front of the store. We can open it up. I'm sure this is going to go in a bit, even though this would be worth some money. Alright. Checking some ID. Ah, okay. It didn't give me an age before, did it? Okay, what's a Glock and pack of weapons? Pack of weapons, a pack of bullets. The guns can already come back here now, so that's $85. Thank you, sir. Okay, he's all good as well. He just wants a gun and a pack. Okay, we've unlocked some rewards, so we've got a license to a new gun now. A USP, and we collected some money. If we go into here then, and we go into your store, you can see we can buy the license for $150, and I'm gonna add one gun. Quite a bit of money, but probably worth it. Okay, so that'll be out there just like before. So, put a Glock down here. That's more than fine.
Yep, she is. Love you, dear. Well, guys, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. If you guys want to help Twix and I out, please like and subscribe.
Alright, gotta hold that down apparently. Okay,
Yep.
fine. You want a Glock and a pack of bullets.
Alright, guys. If you guys want to help Twix and I out, just like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to turn your notifications on for new videos. And I will have a P.O. box in the description below if you want to send Twix anything. Twix and I. Either one. And you all have a good night and good day. I don't know where.
Okay, that's fine. So I must get more money now because